Welcome back, nieces and nephews, to another episode. We're gonna be doing a clutch pack change on the R32. We got the transmission already out. You can see the other videos on how we pull that out. So we're just gonna jump right into it. And there's a few things you got to do before you replace the clutch packs. First, I'm gonna just get started on opening it up, and then we're gonna inspect the discs and stuff, just look at them and the friction discs and all that, and the steel plates, and then we'll end up just comparing them to the new ones that we have, make sure that we have the right ones, the right size, and then I'll just show you what you got to do with this, with everything after that. All right, hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull off this snap ring right here. So should be able to do that just with a screwdriver. You gotta be careful not to mess this guy up. Work together with two hands. There we go. Alright. Saw what I did over there. Oh, it'll go right back there. So, carefully pull this back, and that's it. Alright. That's the first one. I'm going to save that guy. Alright. So, just going to knock this guy around a little bit. There we go. Alright. Careful with all these seals and stuff. We don't want to mess up any of these, especially we're going to be reusing this. Alright, we're going to pull out this ring next. And easy. Again, pull it towards the center a little bit. So there's a little notch right here. You can kind of see it. Just basically, this wants to be right between them. So we were like just centered, equal length between them. Pull that guy out. Alright. Get that right there. Steel plate. Pretty much comes off. Be very careful. Everything's nice and clean. Alright, so next thing we got to do is we want to remove the actual this drive gear right here. So we have this little lock ring right here. We're just going to separate that. It's a silver one, and then that should be able to lift this out. So we'll do that next. So you're going to want to buy one of these lock ring pliers. What you're going to do is you're going to stick it in here, and let's see if I can get in the way where you guys can see this. So then you just push this apart very carefully. Do it too much because you can crack it. Alright, that's it. So basically put these together. Let me see. Put the plier right in here, and then you just separate them. It's got to be careful though. You don't want to go too much in there because you will snap that ring. should be able to lift the entire clutch assembly out now. All right, so that's what we're looking for. But I am going to just leave this in here for now, just because I want to do these one at a time. All right, so I'll leave this guy out first. Put that there. Another gear right here. So put that guy right there. All right, now we have all these right here. So we have all the clutch. We got this top holding plate here. We got another retaining clip here. We're gonna pull this guy out, and then we should be able to pull the center. I think these are the K2s, because the K1s are bigger. I could be wrong. I'll double check. But basically, we want to pull out this retaining plate after we got this clip out, and then we're gonna examine the friction plates and stuff. Let's pry this guy out. Nice and easy. Pull towards the center. All right, that's that one. All right. Pull out this one. This is gonna be, we're gonna use this one after we're done. Where's it go? There. All right. First steel plate comes out. Pretty good. All right. Pay attention to the direction of the actual plates. They go this way. See how they kind of. So I'm gonna pull this guy out. The larger one. So there's pretty much a notch right here. I don't think it really matters on this. I mean, they all look the same, but pretty much just keep it equal length again between here and this little, you know, notch. We'll do the same thing. We'll pull forward and then hold this end down as we pull this one out. That's down. So wait for this guy. All right, first one. Alright, so here's the first. Alright, first one, like that. First plate. Ooh, we got some scoring on this one. It's not, you know, not crazy or anything. Same on this guy. Alright, put that guy down. Alright, these ones are going the other way. They're going this way. This one, the clutch disc, friction disc, we're going aiming this way. So counterclockwise, and these ones are going clockwise. You can see the grooves are going that way. So it's going to lift this guy out. All right, so we're back, and now looking at the new discs that we got. We just wanted to make sure that they were all the same size and same count, you know. So we ended up comparing them to the old discs, and the old discs are worn out a little more. There you can see that there's less life than the new ones. I mean, you can't really tell off of the video, but just comparing them. So the smaller discs kind of look almost the same, but we're still gonna swap them out just because I don't want to, you know, if I have them, I'm gonna go ahead and do them. And like I said, we're gonna replace all the new plates, which I have both of them here. So we're just gonna swap them all out. That'll be the next step. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and soak these in DSG transmission fluid, which I'm gonna show you in just a second. So what you want to do is you want to get maybe a pan like this from your wife's kitchen. Sorry, I'm a little. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and just take some DSG transmission fluid, and probably gonna pour a little more in there, but first we're gonna lay these discs in there first. So we want to fit the friction discs in there along with the small guys too. So, and we're also gonna put the steel plates in there too. So there's those guys. I'll put these in here, and I'm gonna lay the big guys right over, and that's why we use a plastic container. All right, so now we're just gonna pour a little more in here. Hopefully this quart is gonna be enough. That should be good. All right, just basically you want to get it all in there. We're gonna let this soak for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and start placing them back into the clutch pack. Finally, after soaking it for 30-40 minutes, we're ready to put this kit back together. So the kit that I have, basically we're gonna set them up the exact same way like we did with you know, taking them out and stuff. So these are the used ones. Here are the two, well, one of the retaining clips. Put that over there. This is the big pressure plate, which we're gonna put in first. We'll do the big ones first. We're gonna do it all in reverse order. So just watch on the orientation of the discs. Remember, the little guys go this way, straight down. All these are just gonna just drop straight back down into the transmission right there. And then these ones, looking at these a little bit more, they don't really matter on how they go on the, at least on the R32 transmission, the O2E or the DQ250. They look like they're the same. I mean, the kit that I have the writing, so you just put the writing face up, which looks like the same orientation as the rest of them, you know. So just gonna set you guys down, and we're gonna start putting this back together. First ones we're gonna do are these are the K1s. I did a little more research, but the larger ones are K1, the smaller ones are K2. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a retaining plate, and you can see there's writing on this one here. We're just gonna place this guy down right there in the groove and just drop it down. Then we're gonna do a friction disc. This one has the writing. Again, it's hard to see in the video here, but there's a writing there, right here. And like I said, this one didn't look like it mattered any of the orientation and stuff. So we're just gonna drop this guy in. Pressure plate. I'm going to drop this guy in on top of it. Alright. I think the first thing I'm going to want to do though is to line up all of these friction discs. So we'll just stick this in here. See if I can get them all lined up pretty close. Probably be able to move them around a little more after I get them in. Alright, so this one didn't really matter. We're just gonna pick a spot. So I had it, usually it was on one of these notches somewhere here. These larger notches that are sticking out, so that's where I'm gonna put it to again. Alright, So I'm gonna start it in there first. Alright, check that, make sure it's all the way in. Yeah. Alright, looks like you can still move them around a little bit. There you go. And we'll go ahead and do the little guys now. Again, we're going to start off with a steel plate, riding up. Just drop it down. Alright, now here go the discs. So this one has the writing, you can see it all right here and here. It's hard to see on video, but that's the writing. And then the actual grooves go this way. They go counterclockwise. You can kind of see here if I wipe off a little bit. Let me see. Just drop one down. Top pressure plate. Now it just goes in. Okay. Line up these clutch discs. Alright. Take this guy. And this one is just putting it back in again. So we'll do that the high point again. So we'll stick in one side. Next step you're going to do is you're going to take this K2 drive gear, and you want to line up all of these little teeth right here off of the friction discs. Might have to take a light and shine it down there and make sure, because you got 5 K2 discs. All the grooves got to be in line in order for this thing to fit in nicely. So we'll take this and carefully try to set it down in the grooves. It's a little difficult. See, they already moved on me. So kind of play with these a little bit. Alright, let's try that again. That actually looks like it's seated all the way, so even if you look deep inside here, you could only go as low as this. There's a piece of steel right down here. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right here, so that way we know we're all the way down. Alright. Next we're going to take the large drive gear, right? And we're going to do the same thing. Alright. So, here we go again. Here we are. Almost there. I think that's it. We got to put now this retaining clip in here, and that'll hold this in, and then we have one final cover to put over, another trim piece. Next step is to put back in this lock ring. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place this down here just like this. I'm gonna grab my pliers. We're just gonna pry these apart slowly. Let's see if I can get an angle here where you guys can see and I can see too. So we'll pry these apart slowly, kind of bring it down a little more. we go. Alright. Should be it. After we got that lock clip on, we're gonna place this one on top. This only goes one way. Drops in there. Alright. So what you have to do is you have to kind of lift this up just a little bit. Not much. It's not going to pull out because you have that lock clip in there. So you're going to have to kind of hold this up a little bit. There is a tool for it, but you know, we're not going to go, you know, that extreme to go buy a tool and stuff just for this. So first thing we'll do is we'll lay this right here. Pull this up. We'll drop this guy in. All right, so now we're just gonna kind of clean up this oil that's over here, because we have to put on our last cover. So like I said, just lift it up a little, start at one end, push it in, kind of work your way around. There's a tool that you stick in here to kind of lift it up for you, but I don't want to spend the money on it because there's no point to if I'm not going to be doing this all the time. All right, what we're going to do next is we're going to put this back on, the last cover. So we're going to lay it down in here. And, well, let me show you first. We got the seal that's right here. So we want to make sure that this seal is not going to get messed up. So I have this plastic pry tool. I'm going to be careful on this seal. Got this plastic pry tool. We're going to go ahead and just kind of guide it in there. Just we'll be very careful. All right, so we'll start on one end. Kind of work our way around. Okay. At the same time, we're putting a downward pressure on it. All right. Looking at it, I think we're pretty good. There we go. We want to get it up, sit all the way down. Let's get a rubber mallet. All right. Last but not least, we have our final retaining clip. Start by putting it in here. We're going to push in as we guide it in. And that's it. We're going to make sure this is seated all the way. Alright, and there you go. How to replace your clutch discs on a O2E and DQ250. Hopefully it wasn't too hard. But if you like, subscribe. Any questions, any comments? Thanks a lot for watching.